Hey guys, it's Chris.
And CB.
Outland USA. Today we want to talk to you guys all about On footwear. On is a brand that literally is all about turning you on to running. In fact, this is their logo. And I talked to one of the sales reps and he told me this is actually designed to look like a power button to represent turning you on to running. So let's get into the line and explain some of the benefits of these shoes. CB has been a long-time On enthusiast, and she actually brought to my attention some of the benefits that these shoes have and said, you got to try a pair. I was honestly a little hesitant because, $150 for another pair of running shoes, and I thought, this has really got to be something special and unique. I took a pair home and ended up loving them. I'd love to tell you guys a little bit about it. First, let's start off with what CB likes, which is the Venture. Is that right?
That is the shoe that I love. This is the Cloud Venture. There's a lot of benefits to On shoes. I'm going to briefly go over what those benefits are, and then we can jump into this specific style of the the Cloud Venture. So they're breathable. They're very, very lightweight, depending on which shoe you choose. The Venture is for trail running, so it's a little bit more lightweight than some of the other ones, like the Cloud Surfer and the Cloud Flyer. Chris is going to talk about those in just a minute. The bottom, the tread on these is fantastic. Let me actually show you guys a real shoe, what I'm not wearing. This is the bottom of another Cloud Venture. This is another women's color. Very, very detailed grip. These pods are very flexible, so as Chris can tell you, the technology.
Absolutely. So On, their big thing is these clouds. They're little pods, and they're essentially these little hollow rubber spots. And what happens is as your foot lands, these compress, and then they expand again, propelling you forward. And their whole thing is it's all about stability, cushioning, and pushing a soft heel strike into a hard toe burst.
Right.
So your foot's naturally rolling, and it's constantly correcting your pronation.
Yep.
So that your foot is walking in the most natural, instinctive way possible.
Right. And
right?
if you love barefoot running, these are fantastic for you.
Yes.
They were designed in Switzerland, tested in the Swiss Alps. So the Ventures are great for trail running specifically. Some of the other styles are going to be better for regular walking or an active lifestyle or just road running.
Right.
But the Cloud Venture are perfect for trail running.
And in fact, what's interesting about this line, I took home a pair of shoes for a weekend just to try, and it was the Cloud Flyer. A fantastic shoe if you're a hardcore enthusiast runner. I personally am more of just an active lifestyle guy. I walk in, I might run a little bit, do a lot of errands and running around town more than running around miles. And so for me, that shoe was a little faster and firmer than I personally like. The next weekend, I took home a pair of just General Clouds, which is their first shoe. It's their more kind of general purpose shoe. Couldn't be happier. Great amount of support, great amount of cushioning. These would be fantastic to take if you're going out traveling, walking around cities all day. You're going to have that support, that natural pronation, but also that soft and lightness where your feet aren't getting tired and heavy and all that.
Right. So let's put the Cloud Venture up. We'll talk about another one of their styles. What's next on the agenda?
So this is the Cloud Flyer. This is the one I took home the first weekend. Great shoe, but it is very firm and very fast. It's going to really, really correct that pronation where you're feeling that natural roll.
These are great for runners.
Yes, this is definitely your enthusiast, your runner. These are made for pavement and a lot of miles.
Yep.
If you're going to be wearing these around town, it's probably going to be a little more shoe than you need.
Yep. They're a little stiff if you're not using them for running on road.
Exactly. And the analogy I used on this one was it was kind of like taking a Ferrari to go pick up the kids at school. Great car, but probably not the best use for that. Versus these, which I actually have right now, which are the Cloud, which are much more general purpose. Great shoe for everyday use. The thing I love about these shoes, all shoes come with both an elastic and just a traditional lace. So for me, general lifestyle, slipping them on and off, going around town, the elastic is perfect. It's so versatile.
Right.
If I wanted to tighten them up, get a little bit more of a firm foothold in here, I'd use the laces and crank them down a little bit.
And just something to note, all of On shoes do have this mesh upper, so they are very, very breathable.
Correct. Yep.
The Cloud Venture are waterproof, like I mentioned. Some of the other ones are a bit water resistant, but they're not as much as the Cloud Venture.
The Venture, if you're going to be doing mud running, puddle running, cycling, anything that involves a lot of moisture, where your foot is literally being submerged or exposed to a lot.
Get the Venture.
These are waterproof, completely. These are breathable, and even on the tongue here, you'll see they've perforated, which gives your foot both takes off weight and it adds breathability. So this again is a great shoe if you're going to be traveling, touring. Breathability, support, cushioning, that natural soft heel strike to that firm toe off.
Right. Yeah, we definitely think these shoes are worth it, and we just want to talk to you guys a little bit about the brand, about why we love them. Is there anything else you'd like to mention, Chris, before we let everybody go?
No, I think the key on this brand, guys, first of all, it runs true to size.
True to size.
Exactly. So make sure you get your dress shoe size more shoe size. So if you wear like a 10 in men's, 10 and a half in shoes, get the 10 when you're buying on.
Right.
The other thing, guys, is that this shoe's technology is fantastic, but you have to find the right shoe for your specific use.
Right.
So if your buddy runs 30 miles a day, he's going to love the Flyers, but that doesn't mean that's the right shoe for you if you're more about running errands.
Right.
That's probably going to be more your Cloud or your Cloud Flow.
Right.
So it's really about using the right shoe in the right spot.
Right. And so if you guys want to know more about the different styles of shoe, we are going to have a few more videos, so check those out. They'll be below, or you can find them on the product pages. We go and look for the different product styles.